Well, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to, this is sort of confusing because of last week's weather. This is sort of welcome to the third week, but really the second week because the second week didn't happen, but it will happen later in March. But for now, what would have been the third concert of the 2024 International Piano Exposition coming up from Michigan State University. Glad to have you here, whether you're here at Emmanuel Lutheran Church or watching on YouTube or Facebook, however that may be. Thanks so much for being here. I want to thank Emmanuel Lutheran Church for this wonderful space where we get to have all of our concerts. We appreciate all of it, the look of it, the sound of it, the hospitality. So many, many thanks to Emmanuel Lutheran Church, and if you like being here, come on Sunday morning too. Thanks to the Michigan Arts and Culture Council. They have been taking care of Tuba Bach for pretty much all of our now into our 19th year, along with the National Endowment for the Arts. We appreciate their support. Ferris State University has been with us since the beginning as one of our major sponsors, and also the Marlis Myron and Tanya Nelson Fund that helps us get our programming out into schools and nursing homes and things like that. And of course, this whole series that we have throughout the year, but especially in the month of January, many thanks to the College of Music at Michigan State University and all that they do to support Tuba Bach and share talent from students and faculty up here in Big Rapids. So we appreciate all that. I am going to, as you look at your program, you'll see that there are two, it looks like just two pieces. It's not just two because there are two big pieces in the program. And in between the Beethoven and the Schumann, I'm going to come up and talk a little bit more about some future concerts and things like that and what's going on. So I don't need to do all that now. So you can just look forward to my talking some more later. That'll be great. In the meantime, please help me welcome Myungseo Kim.
Hello, good afternoon everyone. I'm Myungseo Kim. I'm from South Korea. Funny enough, I'm from Daegu, South Korea. And my boyfriend there in the audience, who hopefully will sing for you all after my pieces, who is a great opera singer at MSU, tells me that my Daegu accent sounds German compared to Seoul accent. Seoul is the capital city in Korea, for those who don't know. And where the most international students are from here in the US. And it's rare to find people from Daegu for me. And fortunately, at my church in East Lansing, my pastor is from Daegu. So I guess he presents a German sermon in Korea. And so it happens that I'll be performing two works from two German composers, Beethoven and Schumann. I'm a doctorate student at Michigan State University. I'm a student of Dr. Eric Zuber, and I completed my bachelor and master's degree program at the Cleveland Institute of Music in Ohio. So it's definitely colder here. Today I'll begin with Beethoven Piano Sonata Opus 31, number 3. This sonata was composed in 1802, and it's Beethoven's most bright and cheerful piano sonata. But I discovered a really interesting and ironic fact. 1802 was actually the year when Beethoven wrote his Heiligenstadt Testament, which he expressed frustration with his growing hearing problem and thoughts of suicide. Anyways, this sonata has 4 movements and doesn't have any slow movement. The absence of slow movement emphasizes the light and deeply happy mood of the whole sonata. These 4 movements are allegro, scherzo, minuet, and presto. This sonata is called The Hunt. Its origin is uncertain, but some people think the first motif sounds like a call for hunting, while others imagine a chase in the fast and energetic last movement. Hope you enjoy my performance, and I encourage you guys to think about your own reason for why this piece is called The Hunt as you listen. Thank you.
So now we have to let her rest for a minute. And you get to listen to me while we let Myungseo rest. So we are in the midst of one of my very favorite times of the year for music and stuff, that being the winter. My other three favorite times are the spring and the fall and the summer. Because there's just a lot of music going on and a lot of the arts. So here in January, we are, as I said, halfway through this International Piano Exposition. Next week, Choi will be here. She is going to play a program of some Bach and Chopin and Granados and Haydn. It's going to be an exciting concert. Kianshan Yoon, that would have been here last week had the weather not done what it did, will be here on March 17th. So still part of the an extra dose of International Piano Exposition because it's on St. Patrick's Day, so it's like Korean Irish, or actually Chinese Irish. So even more international flavor than you thought you were going to get. So come back next week. That will be exciting. February. So it starts not even a week after that one. If you don't already have one, Festival of the Arts starts. These booklets are out on the table. So we got a whole month worth of the arts coming up, and a whole bunch of that happens here. But February 2nd through the 25th, there are, I think, 60-some things happening all over town in the month of March. Here at the church, I can tell you that on the 2nd, Raleigh Tussing and his trio are going to be here. Raleigh is a guitarist. The trio is guitar, upright bass, and trumpet. And it's a really cool kind of roots blues sort of a thing. The next night, on Saturday the 3rd, the Comic Opera Guild from the Ann Arbor area will be up here performing an operetta called Evangeline. It was the first American-written operetta from 1870-something, I think. But that's going to be fun. They're going to do kind of a semi-staged version up here, and the chorus will be sitting down, but then come up and do some of the arias up front and things like that. That's going to be a whole lot of fun. On Sunday the 4th, Cliff Monier is a jazz pianist from the Detroit area, absolutely phenomenal, and he'll be joined by Miguel Gutierrez, who is a drummer from Mexico. So that's that first weekend. Halfway through that week, high school kids are here on the Wednesday night, the 6th, doing some solo ensemble prep stuff. On Thursday the 8th, Barb Pillsbury will be doing her annual, this time in afternoon, with the movie star of the year that happens to be Angela Lansbury this year. And on Friday the 9th, Morgan Hare, is a young trumpet player from the Muskegon area, and she's bringing a brass quintet with her, going to do some exciting things there. Sunday the 11th, the MSU Jazz Octets are here, along with special guest Jasmine Horn, who is a phenomenal jazz singer from the New York area. Then what happens? Friday the 16th, I'm going to have Noah. For those of you that don't know him, that's my kid. Noah's coming up from East Lansing playing drums, and Elena Koryeva on violin, and Zach Potter from here in town, and I'm going to sit at the piano and sing, and we're just going to have a lot of fun for Valentine's Day. The day after that, on Saturday the 17th, many of you know from Tuba Bach things, the McLean family band. They're not coming up, but they have a very strong direct connection with the traditional music program at Morehead State University, and Ruth McLean and Daxon Lewis, who plays with the McLean family band, will be coming up along with several students from down there to present a concert, so that's going to be exciting. And then young guitarist from the Virginia Beach, Matt Thomas, is here on Sunday the 18th, and then on Friday the 23rd, more MSU folks with Salsa Verde and some happening Latin music. And then we get to one of my other favorite times of the year, the springtime. That was just the winter dose, right? So in the spring, on March 10th, there's a fusion woodwind the name of the woodwind quintet is Fusion. So they'll be here on March 10th, part of our MSU series. And then, as I mentioned, on March 17th, Kian Shan will be back. Hopefully she doesn't get snowed out on March 17th. We will plan on that not happening. And then in April, the Mellow Trio, which is violin, clarinet, and piano from MSU, will be here on the 7th. And then Tuba Bach's annual spring concert. I've got some folks coming from Italy this year called Ensembles San Gennetto. So that's going to be very, very exciting. So instrumentalists and singers, and it's exciting. I'm super excited about that. And then summer will happen, and then the 19th annual festival in the fall happens, and I'll have a chance to talk to you all before then. So that is mostly what I have to say. So please come. Most of those, I think, what's not listed on the back of your program is in the Festival of the Arts book. So you got all of those dates. Please come. Myungseo mentioned at the beginning, she said something about her Uber driver, I think. So you all are in for a special treat there. I'm not going to say a whole lot more other than the Uber driver's name is José Luis Maldonado, and you'll have a chance to meet him and you will enjoy that. So, Myungseo is going to come back, play the Schumann piece. When she's done with the Schumann piece, I would strongly suggest that you don't go anywhere. That's what I have to say about that, and that may possibly be related into meeting Jose, the Uber driver. Okay, so please welcome back Myungseo Kim.
Now I'm going to perform Schumann's Fantasiestucke. This piece is a set of 8 pieces for piano written in 1837. Coming to US, I have experienced different culture, and actually there's many cultures in America. I'm from Generation Z, so I'm Gen Z. And even though my name is Myungseo Kim, my American name is Kenzie, so I'm Gen Z Kenzie. And those are my 2 personalities. Kenzie is more extroverted, passionate personalities. You will find Kenzie at a party, at a bar, and theme park. Myungseo you will find in class, rehearsal, or at the coffee shop. I hope on stage you will find both. And in this piece, Schumann portrays 2 personalities. One is Eusebius, and another one is Florestan. Eusebius depicts the dreamer in Schumann, while Florestan represents his passionate side. Every movement of this set, you will feel contrast. Listen to discover which one is Eusebius and which one is Florestan. I hope you enjoy. Thank you.
driver. Well, actually, so I also go, my name is José Maldonado. I also go as baritonjoe.com. So her teacher's Dr. Eric Zuber, a wonderful teacher and performer. And we have a little joke, Zuber eats. And I'm actually DoorDash. So when she doesn't want to go out in the cold and I bring her some food, I'm DoorDash. But today I guess I'm Zuber and DoorDash. Well, it's a pleasure to be here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for having us here. That was L'Arbol Factorum de la Città, Figaro's aria from the Barber of Seville, or Bugs Bunny, whatever you remember it from. Today, I was added on last minute, so I'm not in my usual tuxedo, but I'm happy to be here and happy to always perform with Myungseo. Wonderful artist, wonderful pianist, wonderful person. A warm round of applause for Myungseo. And we're so grateful for the Tuba Bach Society, the Tuba Bach series, so thank you. It's a pleasure being here and meeting you and knowing what it's about. It's so important to have spaces where we can share such beautiful music. This next piece I'm going to sing, so I'm just going to do 3 songs. I wasn't planning to sing. But I want to give a little contrast. We've mentioned some of the concerts you'll hear from the College of Music. This is opera, right? You just heard opera. This next one will be art song. It's a French art song by Claude Debussy. This is the 3rd movement of Le Promenoir de Deux Amants, which means the Walk of Two Lovers. This 3rd one is Je tremble voyant ton visage, which is I tremble when I see your face floating in my desires. I just realized it because I was looking at the snow. I'm from LA, so this is new. I'm in Disneyland. I'm in snow Disneyland for me. I'm looking out at the snow, and the last line of this piece is, drink the water cupped in my hands that was melted from the snow. So I had a moment there. I was like, oh wow. This last piece is last piece for the afternoon, the evening, is I'm Mexican American, so made in America with Mexican parts. I'm from Los Angeles, California, like I said, and so I'll sing a Mexican piece, a very famous song from the last century, called Bésame Mucho. And this was written by Consuelo Velázquez when she was about 15, 16 years old. It's the most famous kissing song, because it's been covered all over the world, And she wrote this before her first kiss. Can you imagine if she wrote it after? So to end today, this is Bésame Mucho. Thank you again. Again, we're happy to be here. And al español. Each time I cling to your kiss, I hear music divine. Bésame, bésame mucho. Love me, my darling, and say that you'll always be mine. Quiero tenerte muy cerca, mirarme en tus ojos, verte junto a mí. Piensa que tal vez mañana yo ya estaré lejos, muy lejos de ti. Bésame, bésame mucho, como si fuera esta noche la última vez. Bésame, bésame mucho, que tengo miedo a perderte, perderte después. Quiero tenerte muy cerca, mirarme en tus ojos, verte junto a mí. Pensar que tal vez mañana yo ya estaré lejos, muy lejos de ti. Bésame, bésame mucho, como si fuera esta noche la última vez. Bésame, bésame mucho, que tengo miedo a perderte, perderte después. Thank you. She'll be signing autographs in about 2 minutes. Thank you so much.